She was acquitted at her original trial of charges involving Christian's boyfriend, Christopher Newsom. The second trial was the result of appeal scandal involving the judge at the original trial. A jury was selected from Jackson, Tennessee, which is in West Tennessee. It was made up of 6 black people, 6 white people. It was mostly women. They reached their verdict today. Many believe it was a compromised verdict. They found her guilty of facilitating the murders of the murder of Shannon Christian, but they found her guilty of lesser charges in the facilitation of kidnapping and rape charges. What that means is she's facing far less time than she received at the first trial. At the first trial, she received 53 years, but because of the lesser convictions today, she faces anywhere from 25 to maybe as much as 40 years. She's already served nearly 6 years in prison. She'll get credit for that time. She'll also be eligible for parole after serving 30% of her sentence. The judge has not set a sentencing date yet. The judge is Senior Judge John Kerry Blackwood. He has several options at sentencing. He can give her maximum sentencing on each count. He can stack them if he chooses, and that would get her up near the 40 range. Or he could give her minimum sentencing and not stack them, and that would put her at anywhere from 15 to 20. The big difference between this trial and the first trial was that in the first trial, she was also charged with facilitating the kidnapping, rape, and murder of Chris Newsom. So at the new trial, Newsom was barely mentioned. He was involved in 1 count, and they actually acquitted her on that count. So we had a lot less evidence of just how horrific these crimes were. The jury mainly only saw things related to Shannon Christian. They did put on a little bit of proof about Chris, but it was far less than before. The defense strategy really didn't change. Their argument has been all along that she was merely present, that she did not actively participate or help the killers who were the ones that actually did the rapes and did the kidnapping and did the murders. Those 3 defendants right now have also been awarded new trials, although that's being reconsidered. Those defendants are Lamarcus Davidson, his brother Latalvis Cobbins, who was Coleman's boyfriend, and Cobbins' friend George Thomas. We'll have a hearing in December to determine whether they actually are going to get new trials. Shannon's best friend started crying. The families were visibly upset, but then the next series of verdicts were guilty, and so then you started seeing them recover. The Newsoms obviously are disappointed that Chris has sort of been cut out of this whole process, but they were happy for the verdicts involving Shannon. The Christians were pleased with the verdicts. The prosecutors also were pleased with them. Even Vanessa's attorney was fairly pleased because now his client is facing the possibility of seeing freedom in possibly a short time.